All right, folks, so here's how your doctor is the Lamb of God, as in Jesus Christ. Letter for letter, you can build it. Very simple, okay? So Jesus, the Lamb of God, is your doctor. And he owns every doctor on planet Earth, but look at that. So a D is a D in both words, an O is an O, an A plus a B equals a C, and then an O is an O, and then an LF is an R, and then an MG is a T. So literally every single letter of the word doctor can be perfectly built out of the letters of Lamb of God, the great title of Christ. Behold, the Lamb of God who does what? Takes away the sin of the world. And what did Jesus do while he walked on this planet? He healed sin and sickness and every disease and injury among men. Behold the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. Behold the doctor who takes away the sin of the world. By his stripes we are healed. That is an amazing revelation. And so here's all the like titles of Christ and also famous words that have add to the same number. And so I'm marveling through this study. Jesus is the Lamb of God. He's also the man of God. Obvious stuff like this. But when you do the letter for letter correspondence between two particular words, it becomes very obvious. So that, everywhere you see or hear the word doctor, you're supposed to think of the Lamb of God first, not a human. Jesus, the Lamb of God, is your doctor. Call upon Jesus if you have any problem in your body, anything whatsoever. And now I'll bet you can, the famous word equals, which we say all the time, can probably be constructed from these letters, Lamb of God, mathematically. I would not be at all surprised. Yeah, an E can be done. There's so many nice small letters in Lamb of God. I'll bet you we can do it. Let's take a look here. You know what? Maybe I'll do it and then get this camera back on. Okay, so the E. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to do it over here. It won't take that long. Okay, so the E in equals. The E in equals. There's only one way you can do it, and that's by popping off the D and the A. Okay, now the Q in equals is 17 points. You can do that right here. Okay, now the U in equals. Aha, you can do that here. Oh, but now you're left with the A and the L and the S. So the L goes by, and then the MG equals the AS. So not bad. Not bad at all. A and S differ from these by 6. So flawless offsets. So quite clearly, we saw to a great degree of satisfaction that the famous word equals is mathematically glorifies the Lamb of God, and we're just seeing more and more of it. But clearly, Doctor hit it flawlessly. Genius also equals the same thing. I'll bet you could do a lot with the word genius. Who is the ultimate genius? Lamb of God, of course. So a G is a G, an E from a DA, an N from an LB. Pretty close. U from an OF. So very close correspondence there as well. Same thing with all these titles. One King, Refiner, Doctor. You could really compare them to the very famous one of all. Like there's only one Lamb of God. Like, that is Jesus, Like, there's many geniuses that he's sovereign over. There's many instances of the word equals and critical and refiner and doctor and owner. Many owners on this planet, but who owns that word owner? Well, the Lamb of God does, The Lamb. So that's what we're finding, is the personal names of God ordained everywhere.